So I start. Good afternoon. The Security Council has decided today to have two separate sanctions regimes, one for Taliban, one for Al-Qaeda. My country, Germany, welcomes the establishment of a separate Afghan country-based regime. This is a step forward. The Council has also sent out a clear political message with this resolution. It supports a comprehensive political process in Afghanistan, and it supports an Afghan-led process of reconciliation. From now on, the Afghan government has a visible and a distinct role in the process of listing and delisting, and that also contributes to the process of peace and reconciliation in Afghanistan. This is a very good step in the run-up to the Bonn conference, a conference on Afghanistan, which my country will be hosting in December this year. On the Al-Qaeda sanctions regime, we welcome the strengthening of the position of the ombudsperson. That's a major step forward to clear and fair procedures in this sanctions regime. From now on, the sanctions, the ombudsperson can pronounce recommendations, and member states will have to act unanimously in case they want to keep a person on the sanctions list if the ombudsperson has recommended otherwise. That's a major step towards clearer and fairer procedures in that committee. So in a nutshell, today was an important day for the sanctions regimes in the Security Council. The Security Council managed to improve and adapt two important sanctions regimes.
Ambassador, can you explain in detail how the new Taliban sanctions regime will help to promote the peace and reconciliation process in Afghanistan?
Well, first of all, there is now a separation of the two regimes. The philosophy behind it, those are two entities. The Taliban have a focus on Afghanistan. Al-Qaeda is an international terrorist network that acts globally. So the fact that those two entities are separated is, first of all, a message. Then there are clearer criteria for listings and delistings in the Taliban regime. There is a role for the Afghan government in the listing and delisting process. The Afghan government will have to be consulted, so it gives them additional ownership in the whole process. And that's also a step forward and a clear signal that the Security Council wants to support a comprehensive political process and Afghan-led reconciliation among all Afghans.
One more question?
Sure. It's reported that part of your committee met with representatives of Abdul Razak, the Montreal citizen of Sudanese descent that's on this list. Can you describe how this meeting went and what you think the next steps are in that case?
My colleague in my mission, two of my colleagues received that person and had a discussion with supporters. I cannot describe you the exact nature of that meeting because I was not in it. But you can speak to my colleagues about it.
Is that the normal procedure? I mean, should that go through the ombudsperson, or does that show that there's sort of at least he's dissatisfied?
There was a request to see us, and we rarely turn down any requests of that nature. Anybody, this is the neighborhood here in the UN. should speak to people who want to see us. Speak to him, he was there, okay? Thank you.